Great. So today we are going to look at the functionality of this team generator app that we developed. So the way that we start is we're going to do node app.js. And so it's going to use inquiry to prompt you for different things. Now, the first thing I want you to notice that if you don't enter anything and you press no here, it's going to tell you that there's no team member in the team and there's no team page is created, and then there's nothing that comes out from output. So in order for this for you to produce a team page, you need to at least have one team member created in here. So we're going to do this again. And so now we're going to add team members. And what we want to do is we're going to add 4 team members. So after that, it's going to ask you whether or not you want a manager, engineer, or intern. So let's make a manager. So for the manager's name, let's make this name John. And by the way, here it also prevents you from entering anything that's a number. So for example, this number, you have to enter a string, and if there's nothing, you have to enter a string. So put John over here. And then the ID number, again, if for this ID number, if there's nothing, it's going to prompt you to enter a number. Or if you are basically entering in a string, for example, it's also going to ask for a number. Okay. So there we go. And then the email address, let's say john at gmail.com. And similarly for these that are asking for office numbers, for example, so these all have to be numbers. Manager created. Let's now create an engineer. Great. So I'm going to be engineer. And then ID number here. And I'm going to use my real GitHub page here, username. And then we're going to create 2 interns. So interns are, let's say, Paul, ID number, email, Paul at real.com, and school's going to UC Berkeley. And then lastly, let's create another team member. That intern, that's going to be Maureen, ID number, a little bit more, email Maureen at fake.com, and then Stanford. All right. And now I've completed my team, so then do I want to create a new team member? I'm going to say no. And what you see then is that a web page is created for teams. Now, if you open this web page, what you'll find is the following. I'm going to go through here. Oh, excuse me. So what you'll find is that you have a My Team page with the different cards that's on here. What you also want to find is that basically for the emails, if you press on the emails, for example, it will go to a page where you can send the emails. And also for the GitHub, you press on the GitHub, you'll also get to the GitHub webpage over here. What you also notice is that for these, so we are only adding 3 cards in one row. So if there's any extra card, then it's going to come on the bottom over here, etc., etc. So, and you see that the cards are dynamic as well as having shadows. So this is how you would use this.